Hey guys, I'm James on occasion, and today we are carrying on with our Thoggles campaign. It's Thoggling time. You remember that bit in the movie where he said it's Thoggling time, and then he settled a grudge? It was great. Loved it. Best part of the movie. So anyway, we are gonna liberate these guys. So we're gonna get Zufbar back because I have installed that mod that gives the extra like diplomacy options. You know, when you take over a settlement. So that's good. That'll be fun. And actually, do you know what's fun? Is the reason I find it so synonymous with Total War Warhammer, and I keep having to think, hang on, is it a mod or have they actually put some of those things in? Like, which factions get it normally, which don't? I don't know. This is a total mess, because that was actually a Game 1 launch mod. That was actually one of the mods that was in the game on launch day already. They had a few modders, like, whip something up ahead of launch. And so that has always been, you know, those available mechanics. If you're a bit unsure what I'm talking about, it's when you take over a place and you get the option to like vassalize it if it's the last settlement, or you can, you know, like awaken a previous inhabitant, you know, from the stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I got. So we should be able to liberate Zufbar now. And honestly, it feels like something that should be in the game generally. I think. Some factions are a bit more selfish, but when it comes to like dwarves taking over a dwarf hold, like you're going to reinstate the clan who's, you know, in charge of it, right? Surely. But no, not in Total War. No, you just go, this is mine now. All the dwarfs are like, yay, Thorgrim's here, he's come to liberate us. And then, you know, he just puts his flag in the ground, they're like, oh, oh, I see. Oh, we belong to Thoggles now. So, yeah, we're going to do stuff. Oh, also I turned off Confederation, so through diplomacy, at least, there's certain mechanics that will allow it for certain factions, but generally it's off, so we won't get, you know, Belagar just absorbing all of the other dwarfs, like, you know, like you do with Karakhan and all the rest of it. So we'll maintain that variety, and, you know, that good role-playing potential, I suppose. Like, you know, I'd much rather be at war with, like, these Chaos Dwarfs and also these Chaos Dwarfs than just like one homogeneous blob of Chaos Dwarfs. That's just boring. So yeah, should be a lot more interesting. Right, so Story Holdfast is getting some cannons for us, which is nice. Do I want to get a third? Do you want 3 cannons? I think maybe we do, because I think maybe Story would want a cannon as well as giving the other 2 to Thorgrim. I'm also thinking maybe we get some Longbeards too, but basically he's here to recruit Hammerers, which we'll be able to get in a couple more turns. Yeah, a couple more turns. Alright, we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. Also, I'm not quite sure which direction to go in with Thorgrim here. So Karakazgal as well, sorry, Karakazul, is obviously where Cazador lived. So I might try and bring him back in, and then he might take some pit for himself, and we can just gift him Black Iron Mine, and maybe we can, you know, get little alliance going there. Might be interesting. So we're going to try and do that as well, I think. Because yeah, I want the dwarfs to be back on their feet, and I want the actual dwarf clans who should be on their feet to be on them. So, you know, it's just better that way. Also, slight advantage for us as well is it actually helps us through this thingy to have fewer settlements. So if we give them to allies, we're just going to get more income for Karaza Karak. So that's kind of nice. Should we build this as well? Because we can afford to. Is that reason enough? Or should we be spreading the love out? I think maybe we should upgrade Crookback Mountain while we can. Let's upgrade that too. Ooh, we should really get that gate upgraded, huh? Alright, instead of that, can I afford the gate now? I can. Good. Okay, Tara Gorgoth we definitely need to start protecting, because at some point these guys are going to declare war on us, right? Like, almost certainly. It'd be weird if they didn't. Right, moving on. The migration. Yeah, I'll welcome them. That's great. I mean, control is fine generally, but extra growth is going to be useful. So a great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? Well, we let them in, because, you know, the people fleeing are no doubt, you know, people having escaped Karakazul and whatnot. So we want to make sure that we accept them, so that we can give them their home back when we're done. Because, you know, we're a good High King. We're a good High King. So there is a plague in Mount Greyhag, which is Just typical. Just typical. I think. I don't know. I don't know much about Mount Greyhag. But anyway, we're going to build up this stuff now. Mount Gunbad. 7 more turns before we can upgrade that again, which is a pity. Could try and speed that up a bit, actually. Or... yeah, I'll try and speed that up a bit. Alright, we spent all our money. Perfect. Love spending all my money. 1 more turn, and we can queue up a bunch of hammerers, which is well timed, actually. Very well timed. Oh, I really need to build that up as well. Oh, and actually... oh no, 6 more turns. Flippin' heck. How about this one? Next turn, I can get the Great Gate. God, we need one up here too. But yeah, 7 more turns. God, there's a lot of stuff we need to build. Also, sorry guys, but my voice is really, really crap today. So, yeah, you were ambushing. Do you want to try that again? You want to try that again? Carrying Dromar will be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Maybe I should hope to Oakenhammer, though. Yeah, let's head over here. See what's what. So there's quite a lot of scary stuff over here. But if I can get to Zufbar and awaken Zufbar again, that might be good. But it might be worth trying to take Oakenhammer first, and then take Zufbar. Might be worthwhile. And that is a key dwarf settlement, so we do need to grab that. You know, for the big grudges.
Yes.
Alright. We've had a turn of replenishment, which honestly I think is enough. I think we want to maintain this momentum. Look at triangulation there. So I can reach Dringorakaz. So that's the one I'm going to go for. And there's another huge pile of Regiment of Renown there. Alright, let's make Thoggles real fast. 43 speed is pretty great, actually. He's going to be zipping around. Well, I say he's going to be zipping around. The 4 guys who have to carry him are going to be zipping around. And then I'll give that to... yeah, some of our hammerers. Actually, you know what? Pound of the Eternal Flame. I'll give that to the Ironbreakers. Works for me. Because, yeah, the banner... oh, it's just base weapon damage. What am I thinking of? I'm sure this used to also affect missile damage as well. I'm sure it used to. Though I could just be confusing it with the spell. Flaming Sword of Ruin. Maybe. Anyway, close victory, low casualties. I don't see this being a problem. We've fought much trickier armies of a similar composition, and it's gone fine. So we can actually liberate Karakazul here, but I want to do that at their capital. So, for now, I'm just going to occupy this. But yeah, maybe I'll give them Crooked Fang Fort. I'll give them a couple of spots, you know? That could be fun. Because again, you know, with the Deeps mechanics, we're trying to build Tool, even though we are going incredibly wide. Let's go Blade Shield. Oh, do I want to get Mentor? Let's get Mentor. Even though I always get very frustrated that everyone's leveling up and I never actually have any time to do anything except level people up every 5 seconds. But, you know, it's just good, isn't it? It's just good to have. It's really important to have. Okay, so next turn we're building the Deeps in Karakate Peaks, and we'll see what's down there. We'll see what's unique about it, which is really fun. Love that as a mechanic. Alright, let's build up that. And we can't quite afford another one, but that's okay. Alright, I think that's the turn. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of building upgrades available. Although I guess I could just build a cheeky little income one, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. So you can actually build the Deeps in any settlement. It doesn't just have to be the capitals. So we could actually have, like, Karazakarak, Pillars of Grangni, and... Gronti Mingol or whatever it is. So we're gonna get, yeah, we could get all 3 and just have the Deeps go through all of them, and they could all be giving us that like big percentage bonus. So yeah, it can get pretty crazy if we did that, but I just want to put it in the main ones, you know? I want to put it in the main ones. Get one in Black Crag, get one in Karakate Peaks. It's more fun. So, next turn we're going to see what's there. And do you have any cash left to get some hammerers? No, you don't. They're going to be 1,804 turns each. I was thinking it's worth just getting them here and running them down. I think the extra, like, the double cost of global recruitment, you know, getting, like, a bunch of hammerers like we want, the upkeep isn't actually going to be as severe as...
Let us begin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, I can't really go in that stance. I can go in this stance, though. My god, this is going to take a long time, isn't it? Alright, fine. Fine. I'll just do that instead. Alright, so I can reach next turn. They can probably reach me this turn, and they might, but they might not, so we'll see. We also got renowned Deadeyes, which is really nice. Thunder and Slayer pirate units are going to have longer range. Not that it really helps us here, but it does help us with these guys. You know, Grim Delvers. 108 range now. Very nice. So Deadeyes can pick off a Groby's nose at 100 paces. For really good ones, it's twice that range. The Nemesis Crown has been claimed by the Barrow Legion. That's kind of cool. That's interesting. You know, an evil lad with the evil crown. Doing evil things. Good stuff. So the Nemesis Crown has been discovered, and now the ancient artifact rests upon a new brow. The malevolent power of the crown possesses its new master, Heinrich Kemmler of the Barrow Legion. Cool. Cool stuff. So we could do more quest battles. We could do more quest battles at some point, you know? I think we might go up and then down. So we'll go Spike Peak next. Some of this stuff might get attacked again. That's fine. It'll just generate more grudges, I guess. You know how much I love grudges. Okay, that's all great. Lovely. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and get extra trade resources faction-wide. So that can benefit us faction-wide while it stands. Probably won't be long, but, you know, we'll see. Right. Blade Shield. Let's go Blade Shield. I want him to be almost impossible to hurt. Alright, then we'll get Cataclysm. We'll awaken him. And, yeah, that'll be good. We can pass on a bunch of fun stuff to him. We could also try and defend the Black Crag. That would be nice. I have a feeling the ogres, I mean, they hate us. They absolutely hate us. So at some point, they're probably going to want a piece, right? They're probably going to come for us. In which case, I need to make sure the Black Crag is defended. It's too nice a place. Too shiny. It's not earning a lot of money just yet, but, like, at some point, it probably will, right? Probably will.
Yes.
It'll probably be useful. Alright, how are we looking? We done? Is that it for the turn again? I feel like we're just blitzing through turns right now. Let's have a look at our runes. See if we can get some more fun ones. Bones versus Large enables projectiles to home in. I mean, that's really fun. I do like that. Get 3 of those. Give that to some of our quarrelers that we're using to fight the undead. That'd be very handy. Could even put it on the could even put it on the shotguns, actually. Homing shotgun blasts? I mean, that's pretty wild. So we'll give them to the Grudge Rakers. Could also do explosive damage that reduces leadership. Got to be artillery. Oh, and that's got to be artillery too. Silly me. I was thinking ranged. Nah, that's sad. Oh, if only that was on ranged. Never mind. Never mind. Silly me. Well, now I don't know. Now I don't know what I... Let's have a look at some random enchanted items, see if there's anything cool. Yeah, we need more trade goods. We can at least get liquid fortification, so we can get some immune to psychology and replenishment. That could be cool. Have some regenerating boys. Kind of like having regenerating boys. More accuracy for allies in range is kind of fun. That's okay. Yeah, we just need more variety of trade goods. We really do. That's one big problem with building tool. Although, actually, I say that. In the deeps, we have that trade emporium thing, right? That doesn't create trade goods, it just ups your trade values. That's a shame. I feel like that's a mistake. I feel like that should give you a smattering of different trade goods. Because then it would actually allow you to build more stuff. You know, from your, from the Rune Forge. I think that'd be really good. I think that'd be clever. I'd enjoy that. And yeah, see, look, we just don't have stuff to build with. It's a real problem. I mean, there is some really cool stuff anyway, like lowering enemy speed is kind of nice. You know? Kind of like that. There's a lot of cool stuff around, but yeah, nothing I'm wild about just yet. Nothing I'm wild about. So we'll save up the Oath Gold. We'll probably be spending it on some of the Deeps buildings anyway. And I think we're good to end the turn, so let's do just that. And of course we are going to get attacked. They have 2 Mortis engines. A bunch of other nonsense. They have a lot of big things. Like a lot of big things. Which, honestly, I mean, the Goblin Hewers pointed at the massive Mortis engines. That's going to be pretty funny. That is going to be pretty funny. You know, I should get those homing runes to put on the Goblin Hewers. So we're going to fight this. We are in tunneling stance, so they're going to be attacking us in a tunnel, which means they're going to have to run directly at us. And we're going to be able to block probably the whole tunnel. So this is bad news for them. Okay. Good stuff. So we have all our artillery in the back. Grim Delvers, we're going to move back a bit. Let's see, I think I might have to weave these all between them. Let's make sure we get the Grumbling Guard in the middle. Now, are you going to go in formation properly? Yes! Okay, good. Good. Sometimes it doesn't. Occasionally units just go, oh yeah, no, I don't really care about what order you put me in, actually. Fun fact. I don't care. I don't care what my orders are. Yeah, I don't know why some units are like that. It's very odd. Anyway, yeah, you guys can just chill, I guess, in various spots. Or do I want to wait for things to actually get involved in the front line and we can hang back a bit? I think that might be smarter, actually. Now let's put you in tighter formations, so I can swivel you a little easier. They swivel better in those kind of formations, and if you're not worried about artillery, then, yeah, you can have fun with it. Cool. And you got your Rune of Spite, so you can run in there. Grudge throwers, throwing grudges. You're always doing that. Okay. Now let's speed things up. They're going to wait for reinforcements, aren't they? Yeah, maybe I should just walk forward a smidge. I say a smidge. I don't think we're going to ever get close enough for this to matter. Oh well. We'll be in place by the time they move up anyway, so I don't need to change my mind. Seems all fine to me. Seems fine to me. But yeah, it's the Mortis engines I'm a little worried about. They're good versus infantry, they got the anti-large, but they have I know, they have a Mortis engine effect. Crazy, right? I just realised I was explaining a Mortis engine using the language I use for every other unit under the assumption that people know what a Mortis engine is. Whenever people have, like, a damage over time effect, like this guy does with his Master Rune of Spite, I always refer to that as the Mortis, like the Mortis engine effect. Because the Mortis engines invented that. They were the first unit in the game to get that damage over time thing. And they didn't even used to need to be in melee for it, if I recall. You could just have it nearby stuff. They also had I mean, they still do. They have like a replenishment thing as well. So like, it's kind of scary. Also, I think the magical attacks is fairly new. I don't think they had that originally either. But yeah, it's enabled if they're in melee. But they could just like run up and down a front line and everything would just get healed up, and like everything they were fighting would just take damage. They were very, very good. Great in multiplayer. You always needed to bring something to kill the Mortis engine whenever you fought the undead. You would bring something to deal with it. You know, like a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth or something. They could just run through the lines and clobber it. Or just a lot of guns, you know, just like guns and things. It's very difficult for it to get involved. Ooh, now this. This looks pretty juicy. Yeah, if I could hit here. Not with you. I misclicked. I had to click him. Alright, 8 kills so far. Not great, you know. Not the best. That's okay. It's a good clump to be shooting at. Nice to be shot quicker. I mean, it is slowing the enemy down as it hits them, so it is slowing everybody down. Hitting over here might also be nice. Oh, they're coming in, I assume. God, did you hit anything then? Didn't think you did. Alright, same for those skeleton warriors, I suppose. Okay. Let's just speed this up, shall we? So, has anyone got magic damage? Anyone? No, not even he does. That might, though. Yeah, that does. So that could help us kill them. These chumps. Right, the black coach over there. Yeah, there are very weird formations here, which I respect. I respect. Let's go for this Graveguard. Those Graveguard have been a problem too with their with the damage that they do. Alright, they just got absolutely wrecked. I think by these guys? Or was that the mines of blasting charges that did that? Wow, maybe that's just the miners.
Yes, Lord. Fight!
Alright, you can attack them now? Alright, try and get stuck in over there. I mean, this is pretty great. This is pretty great. I mean, this is hurting a bit. But yeah, they're going down pretty fast. Alright, let's handle them. Well, I'm pleased to hear that. Alright, they're nearly handled. Those miners have had a bit of a tough time. Alright, let's aim for them next. Alright, that should be taken care of pretty quickly. Kill that Lord, perhaps? Okay. Excellent. You dealt with who I wanted you to deal with. And yeah, that's taken care of too now. Alright, maybe you go for the Graveguard instead, actually. Maybe you go for those Graveguard. And... oh. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Yes, rubbish. You're right. It sucks. I'm having fun, that's what matters. Right, you guys, you're nearly out of ammo. You're out of ammo now. I mean, honestly, that went great. We have been absolutely crushing it. And yeah, you're going to get some nice shots in there. Love to see it. You've killed 50 so far. That's going up and up and up. Oh, those crit tools are being a bit of a pain. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, that's probably going to cause him to break pretty soon. Alright, let's aim for those Graveguard next, shall we? Can you shoot? Yeah, you're fine. And yeah, there we go. They've had it. They've had it. Man, I gotta say, Goblin Hewers, really, really good against the undead. Really good. Being able to just, like, melt something as dangerous as a mortis engine, you know? Or, like, any of their cavalry, just anything except their infantry, you can just melt. Obviously, ammunition is a bit of a problem, but it's something like a mortis engine that gets its value in the same way that kind of most dwarf units do, by, like, sticking it out for a very long time. If you can just delete it in, like, 2 seconds flat, then yeah, it can get no value. It's not just about killing it, it's about killing it before it can do something. So, really, really nice. Heroic victory. Hell yeah, it was. Alright, this looks pretty good to me. A lot of dead enemies. We're going to get big replenishment. And yeah, still very comfortable hanging out over there. Things are not looking good for the vamps. Although if they show up with like Vlad and Isabella and a bunch of other nonsense, things are going to get pretty tricky pretty quickly. There's a whole other army here. Some vampires and all sorts. And who's in... a few things are in Oakenhammer. But anyway, we won 3 battles against vampire count, so that's nice. I don't think it was actually 3 battles. I think that counted as 2, right? I think it's defeat 3 armies. I think they might have changed it. Because I feel like it's a bit... what's the word? Inconsistent. This. Anyway, as seen by Thugni's raging glare, innocent Dowie travelling through Stirland have been taken by the von Karstein. Zangudas. Yeah, I read that before. We did that. And Age of Reckoning happened. It did it. It did one. It did a reckoning. It did an age. There's a new one. Do I delay it or just carry on? Oh, I'll just carry on, I suppose. There's no time for delay. Well, I'm about to fight stuff. Like, sure, it's fine. How many do they want now? 19,000 again. Oh, okay. So it wanted 19,000 before, but that was with a 20% increase from us delaying it the previous time, so that's not so bad. A wrong put right. One of the oldest entries in this Dwarf's Book of Grudges has been struck out. A great feast is held to celebrate. Oh, lovely. A grudge has been settled and your warriors are happy. Oh. You know what? Good for them. Okay. Caracate Peaks has nothing unique down here. Oh, actually, it sort of does. Has a unique building. Nope, that's the Magma Cavern. Okay, I'm not seeing anything unique. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to... Is it just that it's all unlocked already? Or something? Or is this entrance unique in some way? Dunno. But, sure. Control faction-wide sounds nice. But let's go for the big income stuff, shall we? So what was it last time? That just gives extra income. Yeah, so we did that last time. Because that can give us a big, like, 50% bonus. And then this one provides income in place of Oath Gold. The trade one is really nice. That will be a benefit when we hand that over. Oh my god, there we go. That's the one. That's what I was saying. Okay, so there was one. We just built the other one. So, yeah, that works then. We can, in fact, build a building that gives us a bunch of resources. So that will help us tick off gemstones, iron, and marble. Which are quite common anyway, so I'm not sure how useful that is, really, for ticking off the, like, the forge stuff. But it's better than nothing, you know? Better than nothing. And this puts up research rate, which I really like. So yeah, let's do this one first. I mean, we can do, like, all of these, is the thing. And we'll just do bonus income some more. So the more you upgrade it, the less penalty to control you have, which is lovely to see. There's also... There's Seal the Hold, and there's To the Last Dowie. We don't really want any of those, I don't think. Though it does provide a garrison of 2 iron breakers, but that massive growth penalty and diplomatic relations penalty, I'm not doing that just for the sake of a better garrison there. So I think maybe... Yeah, I think maybe we get the trade ones built. I love that this gets better when you do more technology. I find that really fun. I find that really fun. It uses more and more beer, but it's all the different guilds. It's just, you know, there are more guilds around, so there are more workers coming in to, you know, to drink, which I find very endearing. When any adjacent regions owned by a dwarf faction. So this is really nice as well, in that it gives you hero capacity if you're building tool. That's really nice, because that's something that I always find annoying with, like, hero capacity. You can't build tool and expect to have enough heroes. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I know, I've looked at these before, but, you know, I'm still not that familiar with them. So that's all rather nice. Can't build anything else here yet. So I guess that'll have to do. I mean, I could just build more of these things. I could even go for the magma cavern. But... yeah, we need Master Engineer hanging around if we're going to do that. I guess we get the other trade one. We'll get the other trade one too. But yeah, I was hoping for something unique. So, one thing that does happen, which we haven't seen yet, is sometimes these are filled with something. Like, sometimes these slots aren't just, like, stuff you have to dig out. Sometimes there's just, like, a quirky, weird building in there that can happen randomly. And it could be advantageous, it could be bad. Like, it could be something like a Skaven laboratory or something. You know, something quirky like that. Which I think is really cool. I think it's a nice addition, but, I don't know, maybe the odds aren't high enough just yet? We should have underway stanced. Because we're gonna be irritating these guys, aren't we? We're gonna be irritating them. I'd rather not. So that's gonna take us an extra turn now. Yeah, I really should have paid attention. I guess I could just trespass. Guess we're just gonna trespass. Because them being annoyed at us, you know, maybe that's to our benefit. Maybe. Perhaps. So when are these going to go? When we do construction guilds. Alright, where's construction guilds? Guilds. Construction guilds. Construction all the way over here. Wow, okay. Alright, that's quite a ways to go. We should probably start doing some of this stuff then. Let's build a rat poison, because that gives us better casualty replenishment rate. So what was I doing anyway? Try and do the cheaper upkeep. I don't care. I don't care, that's fine. Let's just try and get this stuff done. I want to get to construction guilds. Yeah, so I guess that's what's unique about Carricate Peaks. It's already dug out, but I don't know, that's a bit boring, isn't it? I was expecting like a unique building. Oh well. It'll do, I suppose. So you aren't replenishing just yet. So I wonder, do I want to go and attack them? Wow, big skill points. Grudges to settle. Extra casualty replenishment rate and movement rate is nice. Hack and slash makes melee infantry better. I like that too. Ear of the council. Local recruitment capacity up. Physical resist from minus dwarf warriors and longbeards. That's nice. I like that. Cool. Alright, cool. So yeah, what do I do? What do I do? One thing I could do, I suppose, is just go to tunneling stance and hop over. If one of these armies intercepts me, then it's a freebie for us. Because like, there's no way they'll be able to handle us in a tunnel. Just like the battle we just had, basically. But while I'm in camp stance, they could use their numbers a lot better. Alright, they didn't attack us, but that's fine. If we give this to Zufbar, that would be good. Though the annoying thing is with like liberating factions is they don't get their old diplomatic standing back. In other words, all the people they're at war with, they're not at war with anymore. So it won't be that I'll have another ally against the vampire counts. I will be on my own fighting the vampire count while I am taking vampire count's territory and giving it to Zufbar. Which I guess will mean Zufbar will have some like breathing room, but that's not exactly what I was hoping to do, you know? But never mind. It's fine. Alright, so Carricate Peaks. Yeah, just load more building slots there. That's all it is. That hammer is going to keep bothering me, because we're never going to fill these. Because I don't want the other buildings. Oh well. Black iron mine. We could get some iron. We could get some iron. Although we are going to be handing that to Caligazul in a second, so never mind. Let's just skip a turn. I'm sure that 1,000 will come in useful next turn.
What brings you to the halls of
And Imric wants to trade. That's embarrassing. Ugh. I think we might kick him out of this area, you know. I actually think we might end up doing that. All because he took Sub Pit. That is a very dwarfy thing to do. You know, this guy had the audacity to take a single settlement that was once ours, that he probably took off the Skaven. And that's enough for us to go, how dare you? In the book you go. So no, none of that. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I know, forces of order should stick together, but we're dwarfs, we're dicks. It's just that simple. Oh, okay. He just swung around to attack me from the other side. I think that's okay. There's not a lot here. Do I fight this myself, or do I just assume we'll be fine? I kind of assume we'll be fine. So there we go. Let's get replenishment. We may need to camp out. And in camp stance there for a second. You know, the enemy can get like more armies very quickly, but not good ones.
I refuse.
Although, it might be a problem.
To war.
So maybe I do need to grab that, hand it over to Zufbar, and then run for it.
Time for a reckoning.
Maybe. Ah, we got a rat poison, so better casualty replenishment rate, which is nice. That'll help immediately. The putting together of great dwarf heads always results in the optimal solution, even when facing the foulest, most abominable problem. Pleased to hear it. Should I wipe him out?
Aye. As the High King commands.
Oh yeah, I think we can reach. Oh good, he's just going to sit tight anyway. So let's finish him off. Get a bit more replenishment. And we should have enough movement to be able to go into a camp stance anyway. Then we can head back this way a smidge. I don't think Vlad will be able to reach us. Though maybe he will? Yeah, okay, maybe he will, but when we retreat he won't be able to follow it up, I don't think. So I think this is the smartest way to go. Hack and slash. Extra melee defense and weapon strength, very nice. Oath of Forging, I don't think is particularly useful for us. Missile resist, that's not going to help us against the undead very much. We could make you a bit stockier. Let's start making you harder to hit. Yeah, we'll get hard to hit. I want him to be able to do a Thorgrim and just sort of sit tight and get that damage over time going. Dromar, I could try and bolster it up, but I don't know how useful that's going to be. Let's try and bolster this up as well. And, okay, in 3 turns I can get a great gate for Black Crag as well. Though maybe I wait, because we're only tier 2, which is a bit rubbish. I think I might want to get this a bit sturdier. First. So let's get the... let's get Trading Depot. I mean, probably just go all in with money, right? And cheaper buildings. It's probably wiser. And Kazul, they can be upset that we trespassed, but, you know, so be it. Critic Victory, high casualties. Well, Queek's back. He's got a brand new invention. Minor slaughtering. Oh dear. Infanticide it is. Cannot be bothered. Cannot be bothered to fight Queek again. We fought him so many times. And I mean, those miners... I like those miners. They've done a lot of good work for us. I'm going to get hammerers though, aren't I? Because recruit them straight into Thorgrim's army, and also the other army, so I can really go to town, getting as many as possible. So let's do that. Okay. I thought we were going to liberate it, weren't we, rather than sitting tight here. So I guess we're doing that instead. We do get some Oath Gold for doing it, which is fun. Ah, there we go. Well, we're getting replenishment anyway. Let's head... Oh, and if we head to Caracate Peaks... Well, I guess global is global, isn't it? Yeah, we only have 3 slots for recruitment regardless. So never mind. Let's just get 3 of them on the go. And you can start heading this way. But, you know, we got Yadri Stronghold. What the hell? Who are you? Okay, Cazador still exists. Let's get trade going. We already have military access and a military alliance because we liberated them, so that's nice. And they want to give us some money for trade. Good. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Now, do I give them Black Iron Mine now? I mean, I don't see why not, right? So let's trade settlement, Black Iron Mine, and you want to give me 1. Okay, I guess next turn I'll do it, so he has a chance to earn a bit of cash. An Archivist. Ooh, yeah, we should...
For the wisdom of Valea.
We should definitely give that to someone. And to someone else. Let's get rid of something? Probably. I'm sure he's fine.
Let us begin.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll wheel back round. Or I could just give all of these to Count Kazul, like I had planned originally. So how many rats are there left? Let's find out. Clan Malls, still 5 settlements. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4? Maybe. Maybe they have floating village. And I don't know where the 5th one would be. 5? Yeah, I guess Desolation and Gash. Okay, so they just have this band here. That's cool. Alright, well we can handle that, I think. We can handle that. Cool. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to start passing these on to Kanakazul, I think. High King. He's acting alright. Let's get Blade Shield. Or Tom Phillipson. Let's get him... Oh, I don't know, Resolute. Get more charge bonus. Occasionally we do charge him in. And yeah, extra speed, sure. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, and I guess I can upgrade this too. I mean, extra control faction-wide, we have that anyway. So what's this going to do? Oh, better character experience gain for all characters. Okay. And better discovering of cults. Might as well. Alright. Alright, this is all looking pretty good. So yeah, Zufbar, we'll give it to this stuff. We've got Count Kazul back, which is nice. Things are going well. Guys, we're making progress. I'm actually going to end this episode ever so slightly short. Because I'm really, really dying for a cup of tea. My voice is not doing so hot. I am going to build that farm, though. So, you know, I couldn't leave you waiting to find out if I'm going to build that farm or not. That would just be too much of a tease. So, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.